Hey guys, how you doing today? Alright, so I've been watching everybody's videos and I keep reminding myself that in my intro video I told you guys that I like to eat fairly healthy, that I do a lot of cooking videos, things like that, or not do a lot of videos, but I do a lot of cooking and things like that. And that's something that I want to incorporate into my channel. So today I was talking with RV Lady and she had some questions about the Nutri-Bullet or the Ninja, and I explained that I have the Nutri-Bullet. So I'm going to make this video basically for her. Also for Will Burson. I know he does a lot of blending and smoothies and stuff like that. Eats healthy, eats raw. And Deb Putnam. Deb Putman. So what I got is the 900 Watt Pro Series Nutri-Bullet. Now what I did was I purchased the kit and then I went on eBay and I bought another base. So what I can do is I can make one for tonight for dinner and I can prep one at the same exact time to take tomorrow for lunch. So I'll be making two smoothies today. One I'll blend up for tonight's dinner and the other one I'll be taking to work. Now the kit that I bought from Kohl's came with two sets of, two blades. So when I do make the one to go to work, all I have to do is screw the blade on, put it in my cooler, take it to work, pop it in the base at lunchtime, and have a fresh smoothie. Now these are the ingredients that I had on hand that I normally use for, for smoothies. I like to use the Chobani Greek yogurt. Okay, I like to use that mainly for the protein. So if it is a meal replacement like it is tonight, I'll put a good heaping of this in. If it's something that I'm just having for like a light afternoon snack type thing, I won't add such heavy ingredients and I'll stick more with the fruits and the greens and vegetables. Or add something like this, which is just kind of a blend. I don't know if you guys can see that. This was a couple bucks. I'll use this as a liquid or I'll use non-fat milk, something like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep this stuff up. Today's smoothie will have chia seeds, the Chobani Greek yogurt, some almonds, baby carrots, kale. I have two frozen fruits here that I like to freeze. One is pineapple. I go to the store, I buy a pineapple for like $2, and I peel it, chunk it, and freeze it. And it stays nice and loose. Keep it in the freezer. And I buy this triple berry blend from Sam's Club. It's like $8, $9, I think. Can't go wrong. Blueberries, blackberries, strawberries, everything in there. And I use that for my berries. It would be nice to have organic, fresh fruit available all the time, but that's just not feasible. So that's that. And I also like to add some sort of fresh fruit, and especially when I'm doing greens, if I don't add any of the frozen blackberries or blueberries, I'll add an apple. Today I'm not going to add an apple for dinner. I'm going to use the apple to have it for lunch tomorrow. So let me get this stuff washed up and ready, and I'll be right back. Okay, so for my smoothie tonight for dinner, I'm going to use kale. Now, buy this kale at the local grocery store, and it comes triple washed, all ready to use. If you search, triple washed is the way to go. Don't wash it again. There's a bigger chance of your food getting contaminated in your own kitchen than it is from the places that do the triple washing. So if you see salad greens or anything like that that says washed and ready to eat, don't wash it again, because like I said, it's coming from a more sterile environment than your own kitchen is. So this is triple washed, so I use it right from the bag, which makes it really convenient too. And just stuff a couple good handfuls in there. I mean, it looks like it's full. Oh, there you go. Looks like it's full, but it's not. Jam it down in there. Two good handfuls of that. Oh, another tip. I use binder clips. They seem to last a lot longer and hold much better than the regular clips that you get, other types of bag clips, chip clips, stuff like that. So I put my greens in first. Put a handful of baby carrots. These are also washed, ready to eat. I'll put a tablespoon of chia seeds. I'll say a half tablespoon. And I'll put in half of my almonds, which is just about an ounce in each one. Now today for lunch I had some leftover broccoli that I took just to snack on. You know, a whole piece of broccoli. I'll just throw that in. I'll save the other one for my work one. A couple pieces of pineapple. 3 good-sized chunks there. Some of the berries. Like I said, I'm using the berries, so I won't use the apple. You can put the apple in if you want to. But I like to eat my colors, you know. Each colored food has different antioxidants and things like that that are good for you, so we don't eat many blue things. So blueberries are usually a must, blackberries, things like that. Plums are good. Okay, and we'll just stuff that down in there. Now Greek yogurt, I love, especially in something like this. It's got a long shelf life as well. I mean, this jug here is good until February 27th. I'll use it way before then. And I just put a good 2 to 3 heaping tablespoons in there. Okay, so that's where we are so far. Let it focus. You can see the greens on the bottom, the carrots, my berries, pineapple, almonds. Alright, what else? I'm missing something, I think. Nope. That doesn't want to sit there. I'll add some of the juice, which is a blueberry antioxidant infusion mixture. Now there's a line on these blender cups here. Let's see if I can get it to focus in on it. You can see a line right here. It says max fill. That's for the liquid. You can fill the whole thing up with solids, you know, different things, but don't put any liquid past that point. Trust me, I've done it. It makes a mess. Okay. And some no-fat milk. Check it. Make sure it still smells good. Oh yeah, good until February. And fill it the rest of the way up with milk to that line. Now you can leave any part of this out. You can change the milk up. You can put almond milk or soy milk if you want. You can use regular yogurt if you want, or what's it, kefir. You can use that. You can use different juices, maybe some of the pomegranate juice. So whatever you really want to use, just play around with it and what tastes good to you. Alright, now one of the things is the blade. Screw on. Make sure it's tight. I give it a little shake. And then I'll zoom in on this so you can actually see it blend. Okay, there's no on-off switch. It has little tabs here that when you push in, it starts it. So all you have to do is set it up, line up the tabs, push it down. Oh, help if I plugged it in. And push down. Beautiful. Now I think I'm going to add a couple ice cubes to this, just to give it a good chill. I'll throw in a handful of ice cubes and just give it another quick spin. And that is it. And one of the tips I can tell you is rinse your blade off right away. Rinse everything off as soon as you're done with it, because you know the fruit juices and things like that are very sticky and makes it very hard to clean. So just give it a good rinse with some warm water. All nice and clean. And that's it. Now normally I would just screw on one of the lids that come with it, or the handles, and pop a straw in and drink right out of this. And I'll drink this whole thing for dinner. But because you guys over in YouTube land are watching, I will get a glass and pour it into it so you can see how it pours. Got my glass. Let's see if I can pour this right for you. And just watch the consistency as I pour. There's no chunks. Perfectly smooth. Perfectly blended. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's good. Now when you're eating, or drinking, you want to keep it in your mouth a little bit. You want to, simulate chewing a little. So what that'll do is, not only will it help with digestion, but your enzymes from the chewing process is what helps you digest your food. So I try to chew it a little bit. Some of the chia seeds, you can still feel them in there, so I just try to bite them, not rather than just chug it down. That is good. So there you have it. My dinner smoothie. Now for lunch, I'll do pretty much the same thing. I'm not going to zoom in this time. Because you've already seen it once, but I'll show you. Now this time for lunch, just to change it up, I'll use some of these Power Greens. They have spinach, baby bok choy, baby red and green chard. And I don't think there's any kale in here though. No kale, so that's good. So I'm having kale for dinner tonight, but I won't be having it for lunch tomorrow. So the same thing with these salad greens. They're already washed, ready to eat. 2 good handfuls go in. Some carrots. Another piece of broccoli. Oh, good sized head of broccoli there. I got a piece of celery. Just stick that in there. Add some more carrots. Like I said, this is just what was left over from my lunch today. Chia seeds. I always put chia seeds in. So this I won't measure because the spoon's kind of nasty. I'll just sprinkle some in there. I add to every meal the chia seeds, to every smoothie. It's a good source for your omegas. Keeps the ticker ticking. My almonds. A little bit of my juice. Now the same thing, some pineapple. This time I'm only going to put 2 pieces of pineapple. And I'm going to put apple in. Now with the apple, make sure you wash it. And wash it again. It's one of the fruits that really, they put a lot of insecticides on, waxes and things like that. If you can't buy organic, skin it is probably best. I don't skin it, but I wash it really good and I scrub it with a brush, with a vegetable brush. I use the skin and all. It doesn't bother me. So I put in about a half of an apple. I'll save the other half for tonight. A little peanut butter on it, and that'll be my snack while I'm editing videos or watching YouTube or whatever. I'll push that down in. We'll add some Greek yogurt. Like I said, this will be my lunch tomorrow, so along with some fresh vegetables and probably some almonds just to crunch on. And I have some room in there, so I'll put some berries in there too, why not? Like I said, you put in whatever you feel you want to put in. Perfect. Now I'll put the blade on. Actually, you know something? Still, liquid's only up to about here. We'll add a little milk. Let the milk drain down. Done with that for now. And we'll put the blade on. And now this, I'll put in the fridge tomorrow morning, pop it in my cooler, won't leak. And I'll use the second base I have at work. Now the second base was like 40 bucks. For me, it was worth it. You know, you have all the containers and everything else to be able to just take something like this to work and blend it fresh rather than blending it at home and bringing it in. For me, it was well worth it. So I'll put that in the fridge. Now for the one for work, I'll also use this top here with the little sports bottle kind of, and that's what I'll drink it out of at work. I'll rinse everything off at work and just put, screw the cap back on and put it into my cooler and bring it home. So there you have it. Quick and easy smoothies. They have everything you need in them. There's protein. I mean, it is a complete meal in the glass. Now, word of caution for everybody. If you're doing this to lose weight, you can't have this and a full meal, okay? This is a meal replacement that's, you know, for the most part, all natural. It doesn't come out of a box. It's not a processed meal bar or any Slim Fast or anything like that. This is what your body needs right here, as far as I'm concerned. There you have it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, please subscribe, hit that thumbs up button, and leave a comment. Love to hear from you guys. All right. See you on the tubes.